Oh, seminars are one of the most predictable return on investments we have in this industry. It's math, mail, presentation, first, second, third, fourth. It just works every single time. What surprises me is that more advisors just mail and cross their fingers and just see what happens. And it's too expensive to just do that. You need to widen your seminar funnel, because if you start out with doing just direct mail and crossing your fingers, you're gonna get what you get. But if you widen your seminar funnel by doing mailers and asking for extra mailers and doing phone calls and using strategic alliances and, you can widen your seminar funnel out here instead of just here. So that your return on investment isn't just 2 to 3 times your investment, you can get to 7 to 10 times your investment. Client advisory boards are huge in advisors' practice. It's not a new idea, but how we execute on it is brand new. So what we do is we take a client advisory board, we ask them to invite 10 to 12 individuals to the board, and we have them incorporate them into their practice as a real growth strategy of what I do well. It takes you out of a bubble of thinking I'm doing things right into knowing you're doing things right. You can ask them about what I do right that I should never change, but you should also ask the hard questions. What are we doing that isn't working? Did I call you back when I said I was going to call you back? If you have questions, do you know who to call at my company? Everything that it takes from what was a lobby experience? What was your first appointment experience like? What should we change? Asking those hard questions in terms of what we should change, that's the real magic behind the client advisory board. But it also goes into referrals. It's not the main focus of client advisory board, but it's a great added benefit to it. So when you do a seminar mailer and you have a client advisory board, you can give 10 of the extra overrun invites that we're going to send to you to 10 different people. We'll give you 100 extra invites. You can have those invites going to what I want to call cluster bombs, so that when they go to a client advisory board member, they hand them out to their friends and family. It happens over here, happens over here, happens over here. So now you're widening your seminar funnel yet again by having your client advisory board being another lead source of helping people get to the events. If we took seminars and you do the mailer, then you have the client advisory board, and then you add strategic alliances onto it, you're talking about a very wide funnel. Having them be able to market your events by putting your stuff in their newsletter or possibly to their distribution list, to have them come and speak as well, helps you become more of a panel discussion during a seminar versus just you doing a presentation. Having strategic alliances that can be there at your events to field questions, but also invite extra people too, is a great added extra to it. More people will come to a panel discussion to hear 1, 2, or 3 people speak than they want to hear one person go on for an hour change to talk. So whenever you do any marketing strategy, whether it's a canned food drive, or a client appreciation event, or anything you do in your office, there should be a marketing plan behind it, and everything you do should be working together. So when we talk about doing direct mail, we have the direct mail, but we also have a client advisory board, strategic alliances. Now you throw radio and TV on there too, because you can drive a lot of traffic to your seminars off of radio and TV. It's mini commercials, a lot of radio stations, when you do a show, will give you ad spends as well to help promote your show, and you can convert some of those into advertisements for your next upcoming event. You can promote it on TV as well. So there's plenty of times to reach out there. If you can get the doors open to your seminar through all these different mediums, you're gonna have a great time doing it.